Hello, welcome to this free training program that we have put together for you. I'm very excited for every single person that is here right now, and I cannot wait to share all of the information that I have for you today. I see that we have a full house already, and we're going to be getting right into it without wasting any time because I know that both of us are busy. We need to get back to what we have been doing before we came to this training. Now, today we're going to be covering how to turn 55,000 naira into daily income selling items that Nigerians, Africans buy every day. And you'll be able to do this without investing or spending a dime to buy the product that you're going to sell. I'm going to be explaining all of that in this training, so you have to stay to the end to actually see how this works. And you're going to be able to do all of this from your mobile phone using something that I call fast sellout method. So every single thing we're going to be telling you today has been proven to work. But before getting to it, I want to know exactly who we're talking with. So let me know where you're listening to me from. Let me know your name, where you're watching from, and what you do in the comment section. I'm going to be I want this to be very interactive. So let me know. I can see you, Shegun from Abuja. I see you, Emmanuel from Lagos. I see you, Ken from South Africa. I'm very excited for every single person that is here today because every single thing we're going to be showing here has worked for a lot of people. A lot of people have gone through this training and their life had completely changed. But before we get into it, it is very prudent that I introduce myself so you know exactly who it is you're listening to, so you know exactly why you need to take these things that I'm about to share with you today very seriously. Now, my name is Nosusi Zandamani. You may not know me, but I'm very sure that you've seen ads from most of my students that are dominating Facebook right now. You've probably seen them running ads for different products that they are selling right now. And these guys have been quietly printing millions every month, selling some of the products that I gave them free of charge. I'm going to do the same thing with you. I'm going to help you start a business and I'll give you products to sell for free. I'm going to be getting to all of that by the time we progress into the training. So you need to watch this to the end so you can actually see how to be one of the few people that are going to get access to this particular opportunity. And I built Stake Court with my co-founder, and Stake Court has more than 500,000 African users. 500,000 users across African countries, 7 African countries. You can Google me, you can Google Stake Court, and I also run Builder Group that is helping people start hyper profitable businesses from home with very tiny capital. In the last 2 months alone, I've helped 432 Nigerians, 432 Africans launch businesses that are doing more than 500,000 naira a month from their phone. And now it is your turn to join them, and we're going to get started very quickly. I don't want to waste your time. This is going to be very fast, very quickly. We're going to teach every single thing that we want to teach right here in this training. And I've also been featured on the popular tech blog called Tech Cabal. If you're in Africa, you probably have heard of Tech Cabal. It features on Tech Cabal, and you can also, again, I said this again before, you can also feel free to Google me anytime that you want. My name is Nosusi Zandamani, and you can find me everywhere. I have more than, I'm going to push this in around so you can actually see this. I have more than 104,000 followers on my Twitter, and my Twitter handle is at Mr. Caesar _, and I have more than 35,000 followers on my Facebook. It is Namani Stanley. So alright, so feel free, check me out anywhere that you want to check me out on. So which means that more than 100,000 people follow me and take my advice very seriously across social media. So you need to actually listen to understand exactly what I have to share with you today. And I have a free startup product, free startup gifts, free startup product, whatever you want to call it, that is worth more than 1.8 million naira for those who stay to the end of this training. So if you're going to stay to the end of this training, I want you to do something for me. Type yes in the comment section. If you're going to stay to the end, you need to promise me right now that you're going to stay to the end. So type yes in the comment section. I see you. Joseph is typing yes. Mary said yes. King Silly said yes. Beautiful. Right. I love when these trainings are very interactive, right? Because I want to have both of us communicate. So who is this training for? Before we get into what we'll have to share with you today, who exactly is this training for? The first set of people that this training for is the income seeker. So this is for you if you're looking to make ends meet, you want to have financial, you're probably experiencing financial instability right now, and you need a reliable second source of income that you can use to cover your basic expenses, to eliminate debt. You probably have some debt with Fair Money or or OPay or whatever loan company that you borrowed money from, and you want to settle, find this a way to actually settle this debt. Or you're probably a worker who wants to supplement their income. Your salary is not enough. You're working hard without getting ahead. There's no promotion coming along, and you need extra cash for savings or investment. This is also for you. And then this is also for you if you're generally a man that wants to have more financial control to take care of their family. You want to be more independent. You want to start to actually build a future that is likely to make you rich down the line. And then also the second kind of people that this training is for is the aspiring entrepreneurs. So this is for you if you're someone who's looking for what business to go into. You have money saved up and you just want to know exactly the kind of business you're going to be putting that money into. But right now you're going through something called idea paralysis, where you just don't know what exactly to pick, which one to go for, which one not to go for. You also have the fear of failure and uncertainty. You're very, very worried that if you put this money into something, the money is probably going to go for vanishing, right? And you want to find out exactly what it is you're going to invest that money into in order to be very, very profitable without losing the money. And then the third kind of people that this training is for is the business killer. So you already have a business, all right, but you want to make more money because the business you're working on now is not doing as well as you wanted to do. So you're experiencing stagnant sales, you've reached an income ceiling. No matter what you do, the business do not push beyond this particular ceiling that you've reached right now, or you probably don't know how to market your product effectively. The product is not selling out the way you want it to sell, and you've paid a lot of experts, you've paid people to build websites for you, you've tried to increase your price, you've tried to do a lot of stuff, and you've been wasting money on ineffective ads. You probably tried to run ads a couple of times and the ad failed. You lost money and you don't know exactly what to do to leverage digital platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram to actually start to make more sales for yourself. So let me know, which of these are you? Are you A, B, or C? If you're A, which is the income seeker, somebody who is looking for income, or aspiring entrepreneur, somebody who want to get into a business, you've saved up money, but you're looking for the kind of business to invest that money into, or you're a business skiller, somebody who your business has been working, but you wanted to do more sales. Let me know which of them you're in, A, B, or C. And if you're all of this, which is likely impossible, let me also know in the comment section. If it is all of the above, let me know in the comment section. If it is none of the above also, let me know in the comment section. I want this to be very interactive, so I'm going to be asking you to do a lot of commenting in the comment section so we know exactly, make sure that this communication is a two-way thing. And now, at the end of our training today, you're going to learn some very key things, and I'm going to point them out for you. The first thing you're going to learn is how to make your first 500,000 naira online in 30 days or less, even if you've never made a kobo online before. And then we're going to also cover how to start profitable businesses selling everyday products that Nigerians are already buying without spending on the products, without spending on storage, without spending on staff, without big capital, without spending on, without worrying about delivery, and how to take the products to the people that have bought. We'll even give you all of the products that you need to start. You don't need to pay for them upfront. I'm going to show you exactly how to take advantage of this particular offer by the end of this training. I'm also going to show you how to turn your struggling business into a money machine, into how to literally turn the business you're struggling with right now that is not giving you the money that you want into an ATM without chasing customers or begging for sales. I'm going to also show you how to finally crack Facebook Meta ad, Instagram ads, and how we help people start getting steady, serious buyers from the internet, even if in the past your ads have not worked. Even if you've tried to run ads before and you've not made any sale from it, we're going to show you the exact system that you can follow to actually start to get results from your ads. And I'm going to get into the exact financial roadmap that you can use to secure your future reliable daily cash flow. What this means is that I'm going to show you exactly how to start to make sales every day. Every day you wake up, you know for sure that today money is going to enter. Money is going to enter. You're going to make a sale. Credit alert is going to bust, right? I'm going to show you exactly how all of this is going to work. So are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I'm very, very excited, right? I'm very excited when it's time for me to share this kind of information. And I hope that you're excited also the way that I am. Good. If you're ready, let me know in the comment section. Before we get into everything, I would like to tell you a little bit of my story. As you can see on your screen, that is me looking all handsome but wretched at the same time. I started out as a school teacher that was earning just 15,000 naira a month. It's a month, not a year. So I had no rich parents, I had no rich uncle, and there was no way to get out of poverty. So it was just me and my my low paying job, right? So which means that I did not have much money for startup capital. I did not live in a neighborhood where I would get the right information, because the truth is that where you live determines the sort of information that you have. So if you live around other poor people, you're going to experience them complaining about poverty, about how they're suffering, how they've not eaten, how hunger wants to finish them. And I tried out betting, because that was what everybody around me was doing. Everybody around me was betting. They were either betting, or they were doing Yahoo, or they were doing Forex, right? So I tried out betting and I tried out Forex, but I mean, I was not going to try out Yahoo, because it wasn't, I was raised in a Christian home, so that was definitely not for me. So the first thing I did was I tried out betting and Forex, and I lost a lot of money the first time that I ever tried it. And after that first time, I told myself, see, I just need to stop this stuff and go and get it, and go and get a real job. So I got an extra job as a lesson teacher, as a school teacher. And I was already a school teacher, so I got a job as a lesson teacher, and I still and what I was making was very little. It was so stressful, and I would wake up in the morning by 7. I would go to school. I would work till like 3 p.m. and then I would go and teach in my lesson center by 4 p.m. and then I'm going home by 8, and I'm repeating the same process every day. Until in 2017, when I first learned about digital marketing and making money online. At first, I had doubts. I mean, you've heard of this before. A lot of people have talked about digital marketing before, and it sounds like wash, sounds like boo-boo. You've probably heard about it so much that it's becoming disgusting to hear about them over and over again. And that was exactly how I felt when I started to hear about it often. My own struggle was that, just like every business owner, when I started to, when people started to tell me about digital marketing, I desperately needed capital. Every single idea they were coming to me with needed capital to get started, right? So, but then the thing is, when you're now ready to get into this entire digital marketing thing, you start to ask yourself, what is the right business to venture in with very little capital that pays well? Because for me, who was a school teacher, the money I was making was very little, and that meant that every single money that I was saving was very, very important to me. So when it came time to invest it, after I've saved it, I was very conscious of the fact that I did not want to lose that money. And then the capital was very little. So most of the businesses that I needed to start needed a lot of capital. So how could I get started with very little capital? And then I needed assurance. When I was now ready to invest in a particular business, I needed assurance and proof that the business that I put my hard-earned money into is going to work, and not something that is going to vanish, right? And that feeling is probably why you're here today. You need something that you need to do that is guaranteed to work, that is guaranteed to bring a lot of returns without needing to ask for your blood and all of the money in your bank account. And the first thing that I did was that, personally, this is the point where everybody starts, right? I started to beg people for startup capital, and then when that did not work, I got a job and I started to save. The money was not even enough it took me 1 full year to save enough money to do the thing that I wanted to do. And my first instinct was to double that money fast. I mean, if you've gone through the experience that I've gone through, you just want to double the money that you've saved. So my first was to double it fast. So I put the money into Forex and I lost it. I put it into betting and I lost all of the money. And I started to save again. But this time, no matter what I did, my daily expense was so much, my salary was so little, and I could not save enough money to start up a serious business. Right? So what I did after this, the moment this started to happen, the pressure started to make me to chase after quick money like everyone else. So I tried MLMs, which is, all of those business things where they say bring one person to bring another person. I started to do Forex, more of it. I became very, very frantic. I became very, very desperate. I started to look for meme coins in Forex, in crypto, and I started to do low online paying gigs. They'll say, okay, there's this website that you go to read messages and they pay you for reading things, right? So I started to do all of those low paying online gigs, and it was just not working, right? People would say, oh, this is going to work. I put my money into it, and then it does not work. And I started to also, let me try and do small business. Let me try and do small business on my WhatsApp. So I'll put up post about buy this product, I have this product for sale, buy this product, I have product for sale. And then the market that I had in my WhatsApp, I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't have a lot of people on my WhatsApp. So the people that I was selling to were just a little number of my friends and family. And the moment those people are exhausted, the moment that they stop buying, the business just dies, right? So I started to waste time looking for that perfect idea. What exactly do I do? What do I do? And I remember buying cheap ebooks and courses that gave me plenty of what to do but zero how to actually, like there was a lot of ebooks on how to make money online, how to do this, how to do that, and I would buy it and it just does not work. And I tried every single thing you can imagine. I tried affiliate marketing, I tried social media marketing, management, and I did all of this stuff and none of them worked for me. So what this did for me was I was starting and stopping, always looking for the one shiny object to another, and looking for that business just going to be sure to work for me. So when I finally had a business, when I finally found that business, right, I started running it. Business was going well, small, but I hit a ceiling, and I was only getting sales from word of mouth. So people would buy from me. If they liked it, they would talk to their friends. And this was very, very slow. It was just unpredictable. So I said, okay, let me start to do more marketing. I'll do more marketing. I'll post on Facebook. I'll post on WhatsApp. But all of this was not working. And I became desperate at some point. I said, okay, let me just reduce price. Maybe the price was too high. So I reduced my price to get customers. But I just realized that I was doing so much work. And because my price were reduced, I was not making a lot of profit. And then when it came to a time came, I said, okay, let me run sponsored ad. Oh boy, I remember I was mindlessly boosting posts on Facebook, and I was watching my money disappear with no sales to show for it. And I said, okay, since this thing is not working, my boosting posts are not working, what do I do? Should I hire people? I hired people, so-called ad experts, that burned through my ad budget. They will ask me to bring money, I'll give them money to run ads. They burned through it, and they left me with nothing but frustration. So I was feeling overwhelmed and confused by ad platform. I was thinking this entire thing was just too complicated for me. And this is probably the same thing that you're going through. If you're listening to this, you're probably going through one of these things that I've described, because the experience that I'm experiencing and the experience that you experience, if you're in the same line of trajectory as I am, is most likely going to be the same. And the invisible wall that most businesses face that make them fail before they even start is, number one, is capital. Where would I get the money to buy products from? Right? Where would I get the money to buy product from? This is like one thing that stops a lot of people from actually starting the businesses that they want to start. Then the second thing is risk. What if my products don't sell? Like, people spend a lot of money, they go and start a product, or go and get a product, or they go and start a business, and then the products don't sell, the business don't move, and they are stuck. Their products, their money, their savings is locked in products and gone. So this wall felt impossible to climb until one day I read an article about Jumia that completely changed my life, right? So I call this the billion naira secret hiding in plain sight. So when I started to study Jumia, I noticed that they move millions of products every day. But here is the mind-blowing part. Jumia does not own most of the products that they sell on their platform. So which means that people are giving Jumia goods to sell for free. So what Jumia will do is they will collect these goods from you, who has the goods. Then they will put their own profit margin on top of the product. They sell the product, and then they take their cut. So think about it. This is like starting a business with almost zero product cost, zero risk of dead stock. So if this product is not working, it does not matter to Jumia. Jumia is able to sell millions and millions of products every year, without worrying whether this product is not going to move, or whether their startup capital is going to be tied down in this particular product, or all of that. They don't worry about it. So the moment I learned about this literally exploded my mind, and I told myself, this is capital free profits machine. And my aha moment happened when I started to ask myself, how can I unlock freedom from capital? How can I start a business just like Jumia and get the same result that they do? And I told myself, if Jumia can sell other people's products for massive profit, why can't I do it on my own little way for my own financial freedom? So my goal was to make serious money without needing serious money to start, because that's exactly what Jumia is doing. Jumia is selling hundreds of products, and they don't spend a dime on any of them. And I wanted to replicate that same thing in my own life too. So this wasn't about copying Jumia's size, it was about copying their risk-free profit principle. So which means that I did not need to build a business that was as big as Jumia, but I needed to find a way to get the same result that they get doing the same thing that they do. And that was when I came up with the 3-step builder strategy. I call it the 3-step builder strategy. I want you to remember this, because we're going to be talking about it often as we go through this training. The 3-step builder strategy that is called Discovered removes the capital issue and the risk issue that stop people from starting a profitable business. So what this meant is that I spent time mastering how to make the Jumia process work for me, and it boiled down to 3 steps. Number one is that I look for somebody who is going to give me product to sell. So I learned how to identify hot products and get sellers to let me market their product and sell their goods, essentially using their product without spending my own capital, locking my money down in product that might probably not sell. So once this happened, once I got people that gave me this product, I then put my markup on the product. So I put my own profit on the product depending on how much that you give it to me, and I discovered strategies to add a generous profit margin. So I could make 35,000, 25,000, 40, 50,000 naira on a particular product without me having to buy the product in the first instance. And then the third thing that I did was I learned how to sell them and take my profits from my phone. So I did not need to go outside on the streets under the sun, stressing myself, trying to convince people to buy this product, trying to market to people, or trying to talk to people. I do not want to do that, right? So I figured out exactly how to sell this stuff from my phone, from my house, inside of my house. I literally not go out. I stay inside and I make as much money as people that own shops in very big markets. All right, so my builder secret ingredients. So the reason why this worked was that I was using Meta adverts, I was using Facebook ad, and then I had something called the payment of delivery. Because when you're trying to sell on the internet, a lot of people would not trust you. So there's this trust issue that is right here in this country or in Africa. People will not trust you, right? So what I did was I would run ads to people, and then they only pay when I bring the product to them, which is exactly the same principle that Jumia is using, right? So what this meant was that I could consistently sell things that are worth over 200,000 naira every day across Nigeria without ever touching the product, without risking a single kobo of my own capital upfront, right? So the moment I learned this was like completely life changed. And after I figured this out, everything started to fall into place for me, and I was able to sell anything that I wanted. See, I've sold a lot of stuff. I've sold bicycles, I've sold treadmills, I've sold laptops, I've sold skincare products. I've literally sold a lot of stuff using the builder strategy. And then the moment this happened, everything started to fall into place for me, and I was able to sell anything at scale. And this is one of my ads. As you can see here, this is 20,000 naira daily budget. I spent 55,200 naira. I ran this for 3 days. So Facebook gives you access to 37 million people that are interested in different products. Whenever you're running a product or whenever you're running an ad on Facebook, you're literally having access to Facebook 37 million users. So this particular product, I sold it for 195,000 naira. My profit was about 25,300, and I ran the ad with 55,200 naira at a 3 kobo day total budget, which was 20,000 naira per day. And this is the third day. When I took the screenshot, was in the third day. As you can see here, we got 46 serious people who were interested in the product that we wanted to sell in just 2 days, and 14 out of these 46 people paid. So which is a total revenue of 14 times 195,000, which is 2.7 million naira. Of course, it's not all profit. My profit was 25,300 times 14, which is about 354,200 naira, which was minus my ad budget, which is about 334,200 naira. Like, this is very amazing work for just a few days of work. I mean, this is amazing result for a few days of work, right? So once I got confident, I started to scale because I saw that this stuff was working, and I started to scale. So here's one of my ads. This ad, I've spent more than 500,000 naira on it, and the only reason why I can spend this much is because I was getting results from it. As you can see here, if you count all of these orders, 1, 2, 3, 4 here, that you can see, yes, 22 orders, 92 orders, 24, 121, you would see that we had 259 orders. Out of these 259 orders, 142 were confirmed and delivered. So what this meant was that 259 orders happened, but 142 people actually paid for the product, and that was 27.6 million naira revenue between in just a few months. All right, so this is called the builder method. You can use this to sell literally anything. You can use it to sell electronic gadgets. You can use it to sell mobile phones, power banks, AirPods, portable blenders, mini fans, smart lights, refurbished phones, laptops. You can use it to sell organic skincare products, hair extension and wigs, supplements and wellness products, exotic spices and seasonings. You can use it to sell dried fish, palm oil. You can use it to sell natural teas. You can use it to sell educational tours. You can use it to sell diapers, carriers, feeding sets. You can use it to sell vegetable choppers, non-stick cookware sets. You can use it to sell pots. You can use it to sell literally anything. I'm just listing all of this so you can see the possibility that is right in this particular thing. You can use it to sell anything. And my sole aim is to help a selected number of people to start one business using this builder method. And I will sponsor you with products. I will give you a warehouse to keep the products and even help you deliver it for free. Then I'll hold your hand and show you how to sell it off fast. So any product that it is that you're going to start with, that I'm going to help you to source, I would give you help and show you how to sell them out fast. So if you're interested in this, let me type me in the comment section. I've been talking for like minutes now. My throat is all dry. So if you're interested in this, type me in the comment section. I see you, Joshua. I see you, Joy. Kennedy, I see you. Great. We have an interactive class. Now that you know my full story, let us finally get into our class by tackling the 3 stumbling blocks that you will face with this system. I know that you have questions. You have a lot of doubts. You have a lot of questions. Is this going to work for me? What if this happens? What if that happens? Are you ready for me? Because I want to show you exactly how to tackle most of the questions that you have right now in your mind. So if you're ready, type I'm ready in the comment section. Good. So stumbling block number 1 is, how can you get a hot selling product with a good profit margin for free, just like Jumia, without being as big as Jumia? I mean, the reason why Jumia has a lot of people willing to give them products for free is because Jumia is already big. But how can you do it, you as an individual? How can you do it? All right. So that's where I come in. I'll give you products for free. So Bisola is somebody that has gone through our builder program, and Bisola right now makes more than 400,000 in a month with the builder method. And one thing that I have to say to a lot of people, one thing that I tell a lot of people before they get started with this, is that not all products are created equally. All right, so there are products that have a high perceived value that has the ability to get a high profit margin. Take, for example, a laptop. Now, a laptop, a lot of people don't know. I mean, this is a laptop, right? All right, so this is a laptop. A lot of people don't know how much a laptop costs. A lot of people can pay. There are laptops that people buy for 300,000 and sell for as much as 370,000 naira. So which means that they make 70,000 naira profit on one particular laptop. And the thing is that laptops have a high perceived value that anybody is going to be willing to pay that amount for any laptop. Right? It's not like something that you know the price. For example, pure water, you know the price of pure water. So if somebody comes tomorrow and says they want to sell pure water for like 5,000 naira, you're going to say no, right? But if somebody comes and sells laptop for 370,000 naira, you're probably going to believe that that is the price. So what we did for Bisola was that we gave her 10 high-end laptops already cleared by customs. We gave her photos, we gave her specifications, we gave her pricing, and then she paid nothing upfront. So we basically turned her into a mini Jumia. So while others were struggling to raise capital for one laptop, she made sure she had access to 10 plus premium UK used laptops that were ready to sell. And the result was insane. So the math that changed everything for Bisola is, we told Bisola, see, imagine if you can sell one laptop per week, that's going to be 25,000 naira times 4, which is 100,000 naira a month. Now, if you sell 2 to 3 laptops per week, if you say you go very hard, you sell 2 to 3 laptops per week, you're going to do 25,000 naira times 10, which is 250,000 naira. This is a typo. And then you say you go aggressive. Say you go aggressive. It means that you probably do 480,000 naira a month without spending millions to buy these products. And even if you're doing the conservative number, if you're doing 100,000 naira a month, it's still very, very good. Okay, and the beautiful thing about what Bisola did with what we had to show her was that she sold more than 15 laptops in a month. As you can see here, here is proof of all of her 609,000 payouts in one single month. And here you could see she did 273,000, 231,000 this week, 105,000 naira this week. In total, every single thing she made in a single month from this particular process was 609,000 naira in a single month. And then the process is, the beautiful thing about the builder method is that it's a repeatable and proven process. So which means that we've done these things back to back over and over and over again, and it always works. So here is Festus Honor. He followed the exact steps. This is he doesn't like to be known, but this is exactly what he did. He followed the exact steps that you're learning today. He started with a low capital. He found a simple product with a high perceived value. In this case, it was a laptop that he was selling. He applied the builder selling system. He got daily customers, daily cash flow. He did not have to worry about any warehouse. He did not have to worry about big tech or complex anything, because we did all of that for him. And then he was able to get this result that you can see in your screen. In just 1 month, he got 368,000 naira in payout in a single month, and that is way more than most people make every month from their salary. So which means that the stumbling block number one has been removed for you, because we are going to give you the product to sell. So you don't have to worry about how do I become like Jumia. We give you the product to sell. And I'm going to show you exactly how to have access to this particular offer if you stay to the very end. Now, the second stumbling block that you probably have in your mind that you're fighting with is, oh, now you give me the product to sell. How can I sell off the product? How do I sell off the product? And you probably do not like to talk to people. You probably don't like to convince people to buy stuff. You probably do not like to, you don't want to go out of your house. You probably have a job. You don't want to, leave your job to start to sell laptops, for example, out in the market or any of that. You want a way to sell these things off without having to stress yourself. All right? And that's exactly the same question that my brother Uchina asked before when we introduced him to the builder method. All right? And and then he made, after he asked that question, we helped him solve that problem, and he did 560,000 in a month, and he was able to save up more than 3 million in 4 months. And that's what you have here on your screen. This is his PiggyVest account. He had more than 3 million naira saved in his PiggyVest account after he started using the builder method. So this guy, my brother, this is him. As you can see, we have the same facial features. So he went from a job seeker to an employer in 8 months. So when he finished school from UNN, he spent about 8 months applying for different jobs. He launched a perfume brand that was not really working the way he expected it to work. And then he started this as a last resort. The first month he did 85,000 naira in sales, and then now makes more than 560,000 naira in a month. And this has gotten very, very, very successful for him, that he's not able to handle all of the work himself, and he's going to very soon hire 2 people to help with calling customers. That's how powerful this stuff is. And what exactly did he do? How did he sell enough products to raise that much money in a short time? Simply what he did was he used meta ads the way that we use it. And one beautiful thing about meta ads is that it is very, very easy to set up. You already know how to use it. As a matter of fact, I know that if you probably go on Facebook and make a post, you would see something like this. You see boost posts. All right, I'm sure you've seen this on your Facebook. So if you know how to make a post on Facebook right now, you already know every single thing that it takes to actually run ads. So what Meta does is that it finds your buyers, so people that are already interested in buying. I mean, have you ever said something out loud and then you go on Facebook and you see an ad about that thing that you said in your house? So Facebook already knows who is interested in buying stuff. Or probably you just go to Jumia or you go to any website, you try to buy a product, and then you come on Facebook, you start to see that product follow you up and down the internet. So what this does is that Meta already knows people that are interested in buying, people that want to buy stuff. So Meta finds the products, which means you don't have to go out and start to chase customers. All right. And the beautiful thing about this is that you can start small with small cash. My brother turned his small ad budget into 3 million naira plus in just 4 months. Started with small ad budget. So you can start with what you have, and then you can forget fancy stuff. So no need to design complex videos, no need to do so much. All right, if you can post on Facebook today, if you can post on TikTok, if you can post on Instagram, this is going to work. And you don't need to start to dance on Instagram like a lot of vendors do, or post on and on and on and on. A single video is all you need, and Meta is going to show that particular video to thousands of people who are ready to buy what you want to sell. And I could talk about how powerful this is all day, but it is only I like to show results. I like to show proof. So you can see here, this is one of my ads. If you look here, you see that this has 72,000 views. And most of them were saying, I'm interested, I want to buy. So what this means is that Facebook was showing this ad to people who are likely to buy a laptop. All right. Now, your mobile phone is so powerful. This is a screenshot from Uchenna, my brother's Meta Ad mobile app. As you can see here, he got 186 orders, and out of this, over 120 laptops were delivered in 4 months. This is a lot of money. All he did was just to stay in the house and push this ad from his phone. Your mobile phone is as powerful as the computer that puts a man on the moon. Go and Google this. It's a very powerful machine. So now that you know exactly, the first stumbling block, I showed you how to get a product. The second one, I showed you how to sell it off. I told you it's through Facebook ads. So Facebook ads could also, from Facebook, you can also target people on Instagram and all of that. Now, the third stumbling block is how can buyers pick up this product that they have ordered for, since you do not have a shop or an office. This is the third stumbling block that stops a lot of people from taking action with the Builder program. And that is why we built something called the Builder Delivery Network. All right. So what the Builder Delivery Network does is, the moment you get your order, you send it through our Builder tracker. We're going to give you access to your dashboard. You log in, you take the products. Like here, you see this guy, Festus Honor, is one of our partners. He comes here, he puts the name of the customer, the phone number of the customer, the product that the customer want to buy, and the amount that he wants us to pick from the customer. So what we do is that we receive this order, we pack the product, because we're the one giving you the product. We pack the product from our warehouse in the 5 major states in Nigeria, and then we dispatch it across the country. So when we dispatch it across the country, we collect the payment, we send you the money that you put on top, which is your markup, and then this means we practically do all of the heavy lifting for you. So 1, we give you the product. 2, we're going to show you how to run Facebook ads and Instagram ads in such a way that it works, like the way it worked for my brother. And then we are going to help you to do the delivery, right? So we take, when we give you a price, we already have our profit in the price. You put your own profit on top. We take the product, we deliver the product for you. You take your profit. We take your profit and send to you, and then we take our own money. And one of, you're probably asking, this delivery, how does it work? One of my first ever partner at Builder was Ugochukwu, my cousin. Ugochukwu was first before my brother. So he went from losing money to crypto to making 480,000 monthly without doing a single delivery himself. He does not do any of the delivery himself. It's just my company that runs all of that delivery for him. So before he started, he had never sold anything online before. He made his first sale in 2 days, which was 165,000 naira profit. He was able to do this consistently. By month 3, he was doing 340,000 naira monthly. And then he was able to save enough to fully launch his own business with his own product. So what this meant was that he sold our product, he used it to raise money, and then he went full-time into his own product. And last month, he did more than 11 million naira in sales. And his words was, I love how predictable this thing is, because this is how amazing this stuff is. Like, because you're staying from your house and reaching thousands of people every day, you're likely to make a sale every day. Every day something is coming. Every day a cash flow is coming. Every day money is coming to your account. And that gives you a sense of freedom. That the moment people experience this stuff, it is mind-blowing for them. And here's Ugochukwu's ad account. As you can see, if you count all of this website purchases going on here, here is 8, 37, 188, 10, 16, 402, 10, 224. This is more than 858,000 orders, 858 orders on his website. Which means that out of this, more than 542 was confirmed and delivered around Nigeria. And he was able to do this without stepping an inch from his house. That's how powerful the internet has become. So right now, your stumbling block number 1, you don't need to worry about product. That has been sorted. You don't need to worry about how to sell out the product. You just use Facebook Meta ad. I'm going to show you exactly how to run the perfect Facebook ad that gets buyers, that targets people who are ready to buy the product that you're selling every single day. And then you don't need to worry about having a shop or taking the product to the customer yourself. We do all of that heavy lifting for you. So what this means is that the Builder method of launching a profitable business with low startup capital is a 3-step process. Number 1 is you get a great product for free. I and my company are going to offer you these products without upfront fee. You don't need to pay for it. We're going to give you more than 1.8 million naira worth of product for free. Nobody is doing this in Nigeria. Nobody. Nobody's doing this with strangers in Nigeria. Nobody's doing it, just us. And then you can mark up your profits and sell. So you can sell the product using meta ads to get hundreds of interested buyers every day. And then you deliver with the builder delivery network. So we deliver, we collect the payments, and then we send you your markup or your profit. So if you want to join the builder platform and have the same results as Bisola, Phase 2's Uche Ugochukwu, and 400 plus others who are already in the builder form, I mean, here is a screenshot of the builder Telegram channel. If you can see, you see that we already have 451 subscribers already. People that trusted us, applied and joined the builder program, and right now these guys are cashing out. So if you want to be one of them, type I want in the comment section. I want to see you guys type I want in the comment section. Joe, I see you. Emeka, I see you. Vivian, I see your comment. Great. Now type I want in the comment section. You want to be part of the builder platform so you can have access to all of this stuff that I just talked about today. Type I want in the comment section. And then I know you're probably wondering, Caesar, why are you doing this? If this is why you, what is you're taking it? I mean, you already know that my take is that I'm willing to give you access to 1.8 million worth of inventory for free, because I realize that if I can sell 50 laptops alone, for example, working alone with good partners, I can move 500 laptops, which means more turnover for me. Because believe it or not, I love the bragging rights of saying that it is through me that God blessed a lot of people. But the main reason why I'm doing this is because of turnover. If I can push more product, I can sell out more, go back, buy more, sell out more, go back, buy more, sell out more, and this is faster for me. So what I'm giving you, look at my offer here. My offer for you today is I'm going to give you the complete system, the complete builder system that I give my relations, that I give more than 400 people that are already in the builder platform. The first thing I'm going to give you is access to inventory or access to products worth 1.8 million. You pay nothing upfront. So I'm not asking you for money before you get this product. I'm going to give you step-by-step training. I'll show you how to run the entire business from your house, how to find customers without pressure. So what this means is that you don't need to go to somebody and start marketing. You run your ads, people place an order with you, and then you deliver the product. So what this means is that the only people you're calling on the phone or the only people you're interacting with are people that are already interested in buying. No chasing people to tell them come and buy from me. No. I hate to do that. All right, I'm going to give you my exact marketing materials. I'm going to give you like the exact things that I say in my ad, the exact things that I actually do to get people to want to buy products from me. You're also going to get complete logistics support, because this is payment on delivery. People probably do not know who you are, so they will most likely not give you money upfront. So the best way to actually get money from these people or from these customers is when you do payment on delivery. You take the product to them, they look at it, they certify that this product is in good condition before they pay. And the logistics that's going to help you do that, I am going to provide it for you. I have logistics scattered across most states in Africa, in Nigeria, and I'm going to let you plug into that logistics free of charge. Well, not free of charge actually, because we're going to split the delivery cost. But that delivery cost is going to be inside your product, so you don't need to worry about that. And then I'm also going to give you personal guidance, right? So every single weekend, most times every day even, I go to my community and I have a chat, I have communication with my partners, they ask questions, I answer them. You're going to get personal guidance, and you can always ask me questions in the builder community. So the question is, what is your investment for joining the builder platform? Considering that I'm giving you products, I'm giving you logistics, I'm giving you training, I'm giving you support. All right, so this is something that apprentices, people that want to learn work, they spend 7 years serving the Oga before they get this access to the thing that I'm offering you today. But you're not going to pay 500,000 naira for this stuff, because the economy is terrible. I don't even expect you to pay that amount of money. It's too much, right? Even though this is worth more than it, but I don't expect you to pay it. And you're not going to pay 300,000 naira. You're not even going to pay 100,000 naira. So what is your investment for joining the builder platform? This is your investment today is just 35,000 naira to join. So that is less than what most people spend on a weekend in Lagos. Yesterday I hung out with my friends and we spent more than this, in one of the rooftops. right? So this is nothing compared to the results that you're getting. So click on the button below this video to join, then type it in the comments once you pay. If you want to join the builder platform right now, click on the button below, then type paid in the comments once you pay. I can see a lot of people. Okay, just click on the button below and type paid. Now here's the real value of what you're getting. This 35,000 actually gets you laptop supplier relationship. So something that it took me 2 years to build, I'm going to supply you laptops at a very good price. You don't need to worry about getting suppliers or paying people to get supplier number for them. You're getting access to me, who's a supplier, at a very literally free, right? So I'm going to give you the sales system, every single thing that I do with my meta ads to get sales. Right, so I've done all of the trial and error, and I now know exactly what works. This thing that works always works. It has worked for all of my partners, and it's going to work for you. So with this, you remove trial and error. You don't need to spend money, wasting money on ads, doing things that don't work. And then you're also, that 5,000 is also going to give you access to my delivery network. My delivery network that I took time and money plus risks to build, because before you get a delivery agent, it needs to be somebody who you trust enough to go, I'm in Lagos, to go in Abuja, for example, collect money, deliver the product, and then pay the money to you. Right? I spent years building a relationship, getting this delivery network so that the risk is minimal. You're getting access to this for just 35,000 naira. So the total of what you're getting, laptop supplier relationship is worth 500,000. My sales system is worth 200,000. The delivery network is worth 300,000. The total value is 700,000, right? But you're getting all of this for 35,000 naira. So which means that you're learning the process, you're saving, you launch on your own without the risk. All right, good. So how quick can you see results? This is one question that I hear a lot. Week 1, we're going to go through onboarding, system access, training begins. Week 2, by week 2, your first ad is going to go live, and this is when orders start coming in. Your first, some people make their first sales by the second week, but sometimes it could be like the third week. So if it's the third week for you, most people recover their investments by week 3. The 35,000 they pay to join this program. I mean, I could do this for free, but the truth of the matter is that this is the only way I filter out people that are not serious, and most of them actually, most people who are serious actually get their first sales by the third week. By week 4, this is scaling. This is where scaling happens. They start to sell more products. By month 2, they start to do 200,000 naira plus in monthly income. By month 3, they start to do 400,000 naira monthly. Considering, and then this is when people start to consider this full time. I say, okay, I want to get into this full time. I want to stop doing this other thing so I can focus on this. And we guide you through the entire process. All right, so here is what you need to get started. So partnership fee is 35,000 naira. It's a one-time payment. It gives you access to training, gives you access to all of the products. Okay, you need like 20,000 naira for your first ad. You're not giving me this money. 20,000 naira is for you. Use it to run your first ad. And time commitment, you need just 30 minutes daily for customer calls. All right, so it does not matter if you have a job or if you have kids or if you're in school or whatever. You just need 30 minutes to make calls to confirm the orders from your customer and then push the product to them. All right, you push the order to us, then we handle the rest. Okay, you don't need money for inventory. You need 0 naira for inventory. We give you all of the products that you sell. You just mark up and you sell. All right, and you can do this from anywhere. We have partners who are selling to Nigerians from Rwanda. We have one partner who is selling to Nigerians from UK. All right, you could, you could do this from literally anywhere. And the thing is that most people make their investment back. This 35,000 naira plus add more money. Some people, have seen somebody who made their money back from their first sales in their first week. But here's the catch, and I'm always honest with you, right? I can only accept few partners this month because it's a lot of work. I need to manage a lot of people, right? And we are restricting it to just few partners this month. And the reason for this is that we don't have a lot of products right now. So we have product capacity constraints. We have, since I'm going to be answering most people's questions, I cannot handle it when it is a lot of people. So personal mentorship bandwidth is quite limited. Okay. So also another reason is for easy tracking of orders. I have just 2 assistants, and right now they are working like crazy. Vivian and Success. They're working like crazy. And after a few people, we're going to close access to this until next month. All right, so now I've noticed something about opportunities like this. Whenever you share something like this, don't forget to click on the button below to get access. Whenever you share something like this, there are two types of people. There are people that get excited, they save the information, they tell their friends about it, but they never actually start. So they are talking about it months later, and then there are type 2 people who just see the opportunity, they make a decision very quickly, and then they begin to change their lives. These people are usually the ones that actually make money, while the first group are stuck in planning, analyzing, wondering, is this going to work? What if it does not work? And that's the reason why these other type 1 people stay small year after year after year after year, because they are so scared and they have so much doubt that they don't actually take action. So which type are you? Type 1, type 2? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know. Now, here's what you are going to do right now. You have two options. Option number one is you say, okay, this is interesting, and then you go to your normal life. You close this page, you go back to your normal life, and you stay where you are financially forever. Or God forbid, that will not happen. That will not be your portion. But option number two, which is the best way, is to take the 35,000 naira investment fee on 35,000 naira that you might spend on something else that will not bring any return, and invest it in this opportunity. So 6 months from now, you're either going to be making serious money from all of this or wondering why you didn't start. The choice is yours. I'm not going to push you. I'm not going to pressure you. You're going to decide the one that you want. But let me be completely honest about what it takes. This will work for you if you follow the system exactly the way that I teach you the system. So there is no shortcut. You need to put 2 to 3 hours daily, consistently. You need to stay coachable. 2 to 3 hours actually so much. 30 minutes is all you need. You need to be able and willing to put 30 minutes. If you're not willing and able to put 30 minutes into what I'm going to show you, please do not even bother to come to the Builder program. This is not for everybody, honestly. And this won't work for you if you think that you know better than us. So we tell you what to do, you want to do something else. You need to follow the things that we ask you to do step by step. So if you don't do what you're asked to do exactly as I show you, this is not going to work for you. All right. And you need to also be able to run ads. Now, for the first 10 people who join in the next 10 minutes, we already have people who are joining already, as I can see, paid in the comment section. People are paying already in the comment section. But the very first 10 people to join in the next 10 minutes are going to get an extra bonus, which is my personal phone line. You're going to have direct WhatsApp access to me for 30 days. So which means you're going to skip the support queue entirely and have personal guidance on your first deals from me. And this is going to help you fast track your result to success. So once we get 10 people to claim this, it's gone forever. Now, let me address what you're thinking. You're asking yourself, is this actually real? Yes, it's actually real. You can visit our Computer Village office. If you want to confirm that we are real, let us know. We're going to allow you access to visit our Computer Village office. Now, what if I can't sell? The truth is that you're going to sell. Why? Because 91% of people make their first sales within 3 days with our system. We've seen this thing work over and over again. I mean, we have more than 400 people already in the Builder platform. I've worked with a lot of people. I've seen all sorts. It works within 3 days. I have no sales experience. True. 80% of all our partners started with zero experience. You don't even need to convince anybody to buy. All you need to do is to set up your ad, and people will come to you. It's now you that will call them and confirm if they are serious. Hello, do you want us to bring this product to you today? And they say yes. That's all you need. You don't need to convince anybody. You will already do that from the ad that you're going to create. Can I do this part-time? Yes. We have a lot of people who are doing this part. As a matter of fact, Bisola, who did more than 600,000 naira in a single month, is doing it part-time. So you can do it part-time. What if this doesn't work? I am sure it's going to work for you. Now, final warning. Here's what happens in a few days. If you close this page and go and leave this training right now, when you come back, the investment is going to be 65,000 naira on our website. So we are only giving this particular 35,000 naira fee to join in this live training alone. On our website is 65,000 naira. Now, once you close this page and leave, you're going to, all of our bonuses is going to disappear. I'm talking about 575,000 worth of bonuses. All of them are going to disappear. You will not have access to my personal WhatsApp access, and then the spots that we have will be gone. So don't be the person who watch this, hesitates, and then tries to join next month at a higher price. Don't do that to yourself, right? And then one good thing is that the money you're spending on this stuff is nothing compared to the results you're going to get. So that is it. It is decision time. I've shown you everything. I've shown you the proof. I've shown you the system. I've shown you the success stories. In the next 60 seconds, you're either going to take action and change your life forever, or you can make excuses and stay exactly where you are. It all depends on you. So your future self is watching this decision right now. So all you have to do to get access is to click on the button below this video. So when you click on the button, look at what's going to happen, right? You click on the button below this video, you fill in your information completely, you make your 35,000 naira investment to join the Builder platform. You will get access to everything. You will join our community. You will meet more than 400 other people that have already had access, that are making sales every day with the Builder method. And then you start building your new income today. You can start as fast as today. So do it while you're motivated. Do it while you believe. Do it now. You don't have time. So one last thing, whatever you decide is fine by me. Honestly, there's no pressure. I respect your decision. This isn't for everyone, and that's okay. Not everybody can do what it takes to succeed, and that's fine. But if you're tired of the same results and you're ready to try something different, I think this could be exactly what you need. This is it. All right, so see you on the inside. If you're ready, let's build something together. This is how to get access. All right, I can see that a lot of people are already typing paid in the comment section. So we have people that know how to take action. So click on the button below. I would see you on the other side. Let's go. I'm very excited. This was an exciting training, and I wanted it to be very fast, and I'm very glad that I think we are proceedable fast. So click the button below this video, fill in the information completely, make your 35,000 investment to join the Builder platform, get access to everything, start building your new income today. Do it now while you're motivated. All right, so I'm going to allow this to go for a while. Let's go. Click on the button below. Let's go. If you click on the button below, type paid in the comment section. Chidera, awesome. Ebuka, I see you. Great. Temi Tope, congrats. You just in, you paid. Congrats. Alright guys, I'll have to go now. Make sure that you use the button right now. The moment I close this page and leave, we are not going to be giving this at the discount it's selling for. You're going to be coming back to our website to buy for 65,000 naira. So 35,000 naira is just for people that buy live on this training. So see you on the other side, guys.